What's up?
I was like,
Who's saying what's up first? We don't even know.
What is
Welcome
going
to
on?
our first live show.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Doing it to us. We're doing it.
Okay, so to start the show, I guess I'll say my name. I am Britt Johnson. You can follow me at I am Britt. My name's not I am Britt Johnson.
No, that's
you can
your
follow. You can follow me at I am Britt Johnson, but I am Britt Johnson.
And my name is I am Chris Clark, and you can follow me everywhere at CK2K.
So Chris.
Yeah.
Before we get in the show, because we're going to be talking for a whole hour.
A whole hour.
So I have to clear some things in the air.
Oh dear God. Yeah. Go ahead.
So I celebrated something Monday, my birthday. You
Right.
are the only person that hasn't said happy birthday to me. Even our old producer, Matt DeMecki, messaged me and said happy birthday. And then
what?
I see this guy, and then he edits my video.
I'm the worst. Yeah.
And I say, if you would like to say happy birthday to me, and then still don't get a happy birthday. Next day goes by.
I am the absolute worst with birthdays. I do apologize. I really do.
You didn't have to remember it. All you had to say was, hey, Britt.
But that's the thing, because I saw it in the video when I was editing. I'm like, oh, it is Britt's birthday. Let me say what's
And you could have easily I sit like right across from him.
I know. I'm the absolute worst. I'll take it. That's the first show. Chris gets the yell. I'll take that. But now look, you're about to get hundreds of people giving you happy birthdays for Monday because it was your birthday.
Yes.
Happy birthday, Britt.
Thank you.
Belated. Happy birthday.
I get everybody was all like, because it was like, the day of Kobe's memorial.
Right.
So I knew a lot of the focus was going to be there, but I gave you an extra 2 days,
and I failed.
You failed terribly.
But let's see if the chats will fail. What's up, everybody? 400, 500 people in this first one. Let's go.
Okay, yo.
Let's go.
You ready. They ready for us. Look at us. Shine. That means that we thought this was just going to be like a test one and no one was going to watch. So now we actually have to do a good job.
Look, here they come.
Today.
Here they come. See, I was waiting for it, and here they all come. Happy birthday, Britt. Happy belated, Britt. HBD.
Yes, I did say Matt DeMecki. He still messaged me happy birthday.
You say the myth, the legend of the Fumble.
Yes.
Matt DeMecki.
Thank you, everybody. Look
There
at all these great people giving me some birthday love.
See, there you
Make
go.
sure all of you guys also follow me on social media.
And also, I just want to say for the record, it took them a few days to get to you too. So look, y'all in the mud like me too.
I think some of these guys probably already had messaged me and they're just
Whatever.
giving me some extra love.
Whatever.
It's Pisces season, so you can say happy birthday until March 18th.
Oh, that's how it works. I suck at the signs. But
Yeah.
Britt, I need you to clear up this rumor. Okay, Christopher Leon saying Britt is headed to the Warriors. Can you confirm it or not? Because they need help.
That is incorrect. I am Clippers for life. I'm going to be like Kobe was and play for the same team my
Your whole life.
Even
Clippers,
though I
baby.
I wasn't a Clipper fan when I was a baby.
And Stadium Attire says, I'm better than Chris. Happy birthday. And yeah,
That is true.
That's a fact. You got me beat.
You guys are always speaking facts
Whatever,
today.
all right? You can have that. You're right. Okay, in this moment, you're right. You
Chris,
are better
when
than
is
I.
your birthday? So I can make sure I forget.
So you will forget, though, because you're going to be spending time with your family and stuff because it's Christmas Eve.
Oh. Wow.
You won't forget. Yeah, exactly.
You probably like this year, like I knew like the Kobe thing was going to be an offset to my birthday. But every year,
It's offset, yeah.
you gotta compete with Jesus.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to.
Dang.
Jesus, you can have it, big dog. That's all yours, man.
That is a real struggle.
Lakers 2020 champs, according to Andres.
That is not correct. That is not correct. What is up with this person? Is Matt DeMecki Ethiopian? Like, go message him.
That is
He doesn't work here
detailed.
anymore.
Yeah, that is detailed. But the answer to the question is yes.
Robert, I miss you too. You guys will now see this face and hear this lovely voice that I know you guys love every single day. Every day.
All right. So what is on the docket for today, Ms. Britt Johnson?
We got some good
birthday
stuff.
week, Britt Johnson.
We got some good stuff today. I like to always start. I don't like to always start because it's our first episode, but hopefully this becomes a trend where we start with something that's like a little embarrassing,
Okay.
Like a little like. I wonder what this man was thinking when he did that. It was probably the strangest thing I've ever seen. I don't even want to mention the person yet. I think we should go to the video first, and then we'll talk about it after. Roll that clip. I mean...
I'm just saying, look.
It's like pretty classic. It's pretty epic because like, why did he think he could go
Thank you.
all the way between somebody's legs.
I respect the hustle.
George Hill's like not even that tall. He's like 6'4",
they're about the
6'5".
same height almost.
Like, really?
I respect the hustle though, because
Really,
that's
bro?
Kyle Lowry. That's
not
his
a
thing.
hustle. That's like the dumbest
Look
thing.
at him,
Like,
man.
I have so many questions with this. Like, did he think he was gonna make it through? Like, and if he did, like, was he gonna come back up and like do the ultimate limbo and keep back?
Commit. That's
like,
what I'm saying. Commit to the flop.
I don't understand.
He was trying to do a triple threat, didn't work out, was gonna be a foul, so commit to the whole
Like,
meme.
you're not
Go
Muggsy,
between the
you know,
legs.
you're not Nate Robinson. You can't, it's not like you're going between like Taco's legs or something. Like, this is so
Taco played.
weird. I honestly don't even think Nate Robinson could probably go through Taco like that,
I think he could.
like successfully.
I think he could.
Really?
LeBron James cleared him, and he barely had to jump off the ground. I think he could. Austin Hall saying that's Shaqtin. That's definitely a Shaqtin moment.
Yeah,
for
sure.
Thursday,
We need to come up with our own Shaqtin.
We need something.
We'll
work on it.
You
Chat, you guys got
any-
some? Yeah, right. You guys do the work for us. What
Yes.
would we call that?
George Hill is 6'3". I was close. I said 6'4".
I was gonna say, really? So we can
Come
get
on, bro.
that particular?
Sorry.
Oh my God.
Is Brit's hair real?
I'm glad you read it. I was
going
gonna read it. I'm glad you read it. Please get the details.
This is my real hair today.
Yeah, and shout out to my man X-Rated. He said, hit that like button. Listen to my guy. Hit the like button. Most of y'all did. Keep it coming. Hit that like button.
So nobody has any like names that we should do for like our version of a Shaqtin? A Shaqtin a fool? Somebody said fake news. It's not fake news. How can it?
How
We
is
showed you the
how
video.
is that fake? You just saw the video.
We
of him
showed you the
going under.
video. Come on, guys.
Rough
Or maybe
day,
he's saying my hair is fake news.
Oh, that's the hot take.
In that case, I don't know.
The debate is still out.
Okay, so let's move on to the next topic. It's still going to be the same game because yesterday the Bucks took on the Raptors. It was a good game, you know, and obviously it goes back to the Eastern Conference Finals, which might be the Eastern Conference Finals this year again. Both teams are really good.
Yeah, that's my vote.
Is it?
Yeah, a lot of people were talking about Celtics and the 76ers and stuff. I think the Raptors, man, they might get right back into it. I don't know if they're going to go to the finals, but I think they'll be right back in.
Well, you know who's going to be in the house?
Oh,
my boy
Your
Drake.
boy.
Drizzy is back again. Like, obviously, he's the GOAT of trolling teams. He's also the most cursed player in
Does he still get that
the
title,
world.
though?
Okay, he won the championship, so he didn't. But then
Right.
yesterday, he did this. Let's take a look at this video.
I mean, it's a power move. It's a bit of a power move to come out there with the belts, but
But then when your team then goes on to lose
Right,
108 to
thank you.
97, and you lose that, you know, you lose that whole thing. Like,
baby
he
steps
needs to
Drake.
go back to just wearing the
Yes.
other team's shorts
Baby
like
steps.
he did when they were playing the 76ers last year. And, you know, like, don't get too cocky too soon. Like, they got at least, like, 24 games left to play this season.
and he's about to blow it for the entire team right now with actions like that.
Yeah. I mean, nice belts, I guess, but don't, like, it's too soon. I guess he felt like maybe his team isn't going to make it this year, win this year, so he's just trying to, like, gloat and show as much, I don't know,
No, I hear you. And if that's
trolliness
the
as
thing,
possible
and if
while
that's
you
the
still
thing,
can.
then, right, while you're still on top, because he ain't gonna be there next year. I mean, we'll see. But chat going there. I see Craptors. The Craptors suck.
Oh, wow. So you
What?
guys are not feeling the Raptors to come out of the Eastern Conference this year.
Or even what? They're out there killing it. I mean, mind you, they ain't got your boy Kawhi, but they're still playing really well. I mean, it's the Eastern
I
Conference
got my
too.
boy Kawhi.
I got Kawhi.
That's why the Clippers 2020, not the
start fun.
Lakers, guys. Clippers. I know I'm going to start pissing a lot of people off right now.
Oh
but
yeah, oh my
Clippers-
goodness, Lakers fans are ready to go.
Where you at? Where y'all at?
They'll come.
Because guess who?
Woo party.
They've played
Woo
each other
party.
twice, and who's won both of the games?
Yikes.
Against the,
Yikes.
You know?
I'm not playing this
I'm
game.
just saying.
I'm
just
not going to
saying.
play that game.
I'm just
'cause-
saying.
No, guys, it's the Cavs versus the Warriors in the finals. You're right. We got to keep it to what we know. The Cavs and the Warriors in the finals again for the umpteenth time. It's not happening. Cavs are going back to the finals. Hot take.
Well, and a
Ever.
team that I know for sure isn't going to go to
Why?
the finals is going to be the Chicago Bulls.
Oh, okay.
They
All right.
they're currently a 10 seed. They're 10 games back. But one of their guys on their team, who is one of my favorite slam dunkers of all time, Zach LaVine, let's check out this video and see what this man had to say during this game. So I don't even know if you guys can hear the sound here, but the man said, I have 40 effing points. Now, there was a great debate when he said this and who he said it to, because the whole thing is context. Like, what is the context of how he's saying this and who he's speaking to? So a lot of people thought he was speaking to their head coach. But then a CSN Chicago reporter said that he was upset with the ref.
Of course he's going to say that.
But that doesn't make sense to me. Like, if you're upset with the ref, why does the ref care if you have 40 points?
That's what I'm saying. That's damage control. He's trying to avert everyone's attention to the fact that it was, in fact, because this isn't the only time he had an outburst this week. Well, not an outburst. It was like silent. But he did the same thing earlier this week when they were about to lose the game. There was like 14 seconds left, and their coach called a timeout, and he was mad about it. And there was cameras that caught him saying, "Why would you call it effing timeout?" And then we saw this instance.
Yeah.
So it's real obvious that Jim Boylan's losing the locker room.
Which, like, the disrespect to a coach, like, that is crazy. Like, Zach needs to get put over a lap and get his butt whooped.
By the coach?
Yes, with
or
the
by
belt.
Michael Jordan.
With the belt.
By Michael Jordan.
Maybe Jordan.
It's got to be Jordan.
Yeah, because he's the daddy.
Yeah,
he's the
right?
daddy
he's
of the
godfather of the Bulls. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Coming to my office.
But that's just like, I mean, he ended the night with 41 points. I get you're upset because you still lost 124 to 122. You guys are they're 5 games back from a playoff spot. You guys aren't going to make the playoffs. I just like, you get paid enough money to like, whatever. Like you did your job, like your reel and resume is still going to be okay. Right. Like at that point, like what can you do? Like there's no point in, I get if it's like I mean, that game was a close game, but like you're still probably not going to make the playoffs.
Do you think it's foul though if it was projected to the coach for him to say that?
Yes.
Even in a situation like they're in, like still it doesn't matter, that's your coach, respect?
Yeah, I mean, I get the you do that behind closed doors, you know, maybe in the locker room to just be like knowing that like you're about to go to the line right now, like the cameras are on you. Yeah. He knows that. He's been playing basketball long enough, so he knows the cameras are on him, so he knows everybody's going to see what he's saying and they're going to talk about it. Like
I agree.
We all can read lips very well.
Right, and I agree with that, but I also think in an instance where the Bulls organization, and coming from a Knicks fan, I'll take this with a grain of salt. The Bulls organization is just a hot mess right now, so it's almost like they don't know what to do. So even in those behind-the-scenes conversations, that might not be enough. So now you need moments like this, unfortunately, for the Bulls to, you know, for eyes to be paying attention to the Bulls, because they're sucking and nobody's talking about them until moments like this happens. Unless it was the Knicks, then it'd be all over the news. But hey, that's neither here nor there.
I mean, what do you guys think about Zach LaVine? Do you think it was directed at the coach? And if it was that disrespectful? You know what? A lot of these people I've noticed just talk about whatever the hell they want to talk about. You
What's
guys
up, Jack?
Answer our questions.
I see you, Jack.
Jordan is the real GOAT. Yes, you are correct on that statement.
And someone was saying Jordan is the true daddy, so he should be the one doing the whooping. I saw that comment earlier.
Yeah, especially like a new head coach, you know, like maybe I would even accept Phil Jackson whipping some butt.
Yeah.
You know? He could do that.
Yeah. Fine.
He's won them some championships.
Yeah, I guess so. He was connected. I still wanted to see Jordan and have all the rings on, and just like, oh yeah, Jordan just.
So then you could use 2 hands technically, because you got 1 on this, 5 on this one.
Zach needs a lesson, bro.
Zach LaVine was talking to the coach, is what Austin said.
I think so too. I completely agree.
I agree. I don't know. I think I don't know. I don't even know why a reporter would try to like who paid you to say that?
The Bulls. He's the Bulls reporter, so of course he's trying to do whatever he can to make things. Man, I'm not buying that.
Somebody said, "What's going on with D Rose?" Don't we miss him?
Yeah, and he's over there rotting away in Detroit. Ugh, D Rose, poor guy. Shout out to D Rose. Should have got traded at the deadline.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, so a guy's coming back. Speaking of missing people.
Right.
Steph Curry supposedly. I'm
excited about this.
Is supposed to be coming back on Sunday, March 1st against the Wizards.
Yeah. Tear him up too.
Okay.
You don't care.
He's been out since October 30th when he broke his second metacarpal.
In his non-shooting hand.
In his left hand. So it's his non-shooting hand. What is that? 3 months, 4 months later, Steph's already gone through other injuries with his ankle, and then once he did that, it messed up the other side, and I don't know if he should come back right now. So I get the Warriors are out $40 million this year if he doesn't play, and I think what the Warriors are trying to do is just get butts back in the seats.
That's exactly all it is.
Because they're okay, at least if Steph's playing, then
people will want
to come see him. But I don't think
you personally you think he should just call it and come back next year.
Yeah, this team is terrible right now. They're 12
garbage
and 46.
They're really bad.
Dead last.
Yeah, playing a bunch of
I know
TV
how
guys.
you feel to be dead last. It feels bad, right?
Yeah, and luckily we're not
No
there
hope.
this year. Yeah, but the thing is they do have hope though. I mean, there's no hope this year. But they got hope because, when you got Klay Thompson and now Curry coming out of the wings.
Yeah, but for this year, they have.
Call it what it is.
If Steph starts playing on Sunday, they'll have 22 games left to play for the season. And what I think they're doing is obviously trying to maybe loosen him up again. But then season will be over, and he won't play from April all the way to end of September again, So
there's
no point in really getting reps in because you're taking so much time off anyway, I feel. The other thing, though, is it is a different team since he last saw it because,
Exactly.
Russell's gone. What's his
Everyone.
face?
Willie Cauley-Stein. Everyone they saw
Evans,
gone.
Robinson, all of these guys are gone and were traded recently. So, and now Andrew Wiggins is there, so I think they're trying to see maybe how he gels with Andrew Wiggins, maybe?
That's the thing. I think it's that.
I don't know.
I think it's also getting back in even though you're right, he's going to have that big break in between the end of the season and the beginning of next season, but I still want to get that rhythm with, the team, whoever actually stays and ends up being there next year. I think I'm with Kerr on this one, though, because Kerr was saying that, if you're healthy, you should be playing regardless of the record.
Somebody tweeted me yesterday when I said something about it, and they said tweeters tweet.
Tweeters tweet.
Players
#
play.
Tweeters tweet. Yeah.
So, and somebody in the comments right now just said something about if he is healthy, he should play. Somebody else said both Curry and Iguodala both quit on their team because they built to play on bad teams. So obviously, I think maybe him coming back would show that he's not going to give up on the team even if they suck. So
and that's a good way. That's a good way to show it by going when you know that there's nothing to come back from. Go and still play. Have the fans, love him even more. These are all Steph Curry points, or what I call them. How Steph Curry does all these things to make him so likable. So I call those Steph Curry points, and I think this is just another one of those things. It's Steph Curry didn't have to play, but he played, and look at Steph Curry. He cares about his Warriors.
I wonder if he got a lot of negative attention from the pictures that came out or that he posted and his wife posted.
I feel like Ayesha got all the attention.
That now he's or maybe Ayesha's hey, boy, you better get out there and play basketball again. So then they stopped looking at me after Ida and already said girls need to keep their clothes on, and now I'm over here naked since I got my body done.
You better help me backtrack, boy. Oh, my goodness. This guy's spamming it.
What?
Would you watch the Warriors versus Knicks in the NBA Finals this year? That would be the worst.
They should have a funny game with the two worst teams, to end the season.
A funny game. Well, luckily we wouldn't be in that, but funny? Sure, whatever. We're not the worst team in the league, damn it.
I mean, you guys there's still time. There's still games left for you to lose.
Oh my goodness.
But because you take the Eastern Conference, you guys are third to last right now in the Eastern Conference?
All of us are tied. We all got 17 wins.
And then you take the Warriors, and you guys play each other. I'm down to watch. I would watch that
Maybe
game.
It's because I watch so many bad games being a Knicks fan, but I'm a firm believer that when you put two bad teams together, you actually get a solid game. It happens, but the problem is nobody's going to know who the hell's on the court. Who the hell is that guy? That's their best player. Who's number 85 with 29 points?
Then we get to learn,
the
Joe Blows of the league.
You think this chat cares about the Joe Blows of the league?
Yeah, because someone just said Alex Caruso is the GOAT.
Well, I mean, he's riding high right now. The bald eagle. We need a bald eagle sound effect in this show.
I feel like that was our camera guy, Dave, because he loves Alex Caruso.
Also our producer, Art, who's the resident Laker fan, too.
One of them is Black Mamba mentality. They wrote that for sure.
One of them is Kevin Durant in our chat right now. Got a ghost account that's over here talking about Alex Caruso. Somebody talk about Alex Caruso.
So I do need to make it clear. Somebody asked, like, did Ayesha get her body done? That's not facts. That was just. I kind of just slid that in there too. You know.
Wait. There's rumors about that. I was wondering.
I think I just started the rumor, maybe.
Well, breaking news.
I just feel like her body just got real quick, and then she now is posting the pictures. So I'm just like, maybe when you got when you get your body like together, like after you have all your kids and you get like the mommy makeover, and now she's like, okay, now I'm not going to talk about girls being naked because now I'm going to be naked too. I don't know.
You heard it here first.
But you look good,
Brit
girl.
Takes. Hashtag Brit Takes in
you
the chat.
You look good, girl. So
hashtag
who
Brit
cares?
Takes. I'm going to start it. Brit Takes.
Shoot, if I had
money.
There it is.
There it is. That's one of them.
Hashtag Brit Takes.
There it is. That's one of them.
Oh my gosh, this better not go viral. I'm going to start getting, I'm going to get Ayesha sliding in my DMs. Like,
it's like, yo, girl,
I'm going to pray for you.
All right. I can't believe this. Put our clip on Twitter. Hey, that would help. So by all means, Ayesha, do what you got to do, girl.
No.
You don't want it. You don't want it. You're like, no, I don't want it. All the
Shout out to the Bay Area. Yes.
All the gloating Golden State done last season really checked their egos this year. That's that. I mean, I would never wish an injury upon anybody, but that is one way to think of it for sure.
No, Jafar, I cannot twerk for you. Now you started Brit Takes.
That sentence. No, Jafar.
Somebody just did hashtag Big Tit Chris.
There it is. We can let that one go. Hashtag Big Tit Chris. All right. Thanks, guys. Takes attention off the other one, by all means.
Oh, my gosh.
Look, this is I know it's not even on our doc, but this is a reoccurring thing. Every time we come on here live, every time, Taco Fall makes his way into the chat. I cannot look down without seeing something about Taco Fall.
Yeah. And we haven't done a live in like 6 months.
Last time was before the draft, and Taco Fall was loving was the man of the chat. Hey, by all means, guys, you better.
Hashtag Aaron Gordon should have won.
And on that note.
Let's talk about a fight that I don't think any.
Right, yeah.
Okay, apparently Mayweather and Conor McGregor could fight again. There could be a rematch. Mayweather spoke with TMZ this week and was asked about it, and he said, and if they're paying cash, Conor, I'll whoop your ass again. So, what do you think of that? Do you want to see a rematch?
Do I want to see it? No. Will I watch it? Yeah. Because the thing is, though, I'm interested because how many years has it been since Floyd has fought? How long has he been retired?
2017 is when they fought.
Yeah, so almost 3 years that he hasn't been. So I'm kind of interested.
And he just celebrated his birthday, turned 43. He has the same birthday as me, February 24th. So Chris, maybe you should say happy birthday to him too.
Floyd, man, happy birthday.
I actually went to Floyd's birthday party this year. It was kind of cool.
So did you guys did he make a joint or he didn't?
So this year it was interesting because in past years they had open bar. This year they did not. So I'm starting to wonder if the rumors that 50 Cent is saying that Floyd is going broke again are true, because he's saying that he wants to come out of retirement to possibly fight McGregor again. The last fight he made $275 million. Conor made $85 million. And then in November he did say that he was going to come out of retirement in 2020, and he said he was going to do something with Dana White. So maybe they do rematch, but maybe UFC, because he's kind of been teasing a little MMA stuff on his social media.
Forget boxing. Do you want to see that? Do you want to see an MMA fight with old, feeble 43-year-old Floyd Mayweather against Conor McGregor, who just came back and is in shape? I'd rather see the boxing. Maybe that's the handicap Conor needs, is for Floyd to be out damn near 3 years and for Conor to be back sober, in shape. Maybe that's the handicap we need. Maybe we'll see a better fight this time.
I don't know. Like if you're like Floyd is like, I just actually I was on a show recently with like a guy that is literally like a boxing, like.
Max Kellerman?
No, it wasn't like Max. But like a Max Kellerman guy. And he named Floyd the GOAT, greatest of all time for boxing, because he said he is, even though people want to say he can't read and he's stupid or whatever, you don't have to.
Yeah, that's not.
You don't have to know how to read to be smart. You don't really, but he's smart on.
Brit takes. There it is. Another one, guys. Add it to the list. Hashtag Brit takes.
He's smart in the ring because he said he's one of the only fighters ever that is able to change up his game while in the ring without going to like his trainer on the side and listening to what the corner has to say. That's true. You know, yeah, like he can literally read a fighter midway through a round and be able to change up his thing. So, I mean, he's 50 wins. You know, like
yeah, that's huge, man.
And especially you're not going to come out and then lose. Like if he comes out, boxers are the almost best athletes and best trainers ever. Like they will literally, like Wilder just said, like he would have rather died in the ring, you know? So
going out the way he went. And that's true because all these other athletes in all these other sports, they go to boxing to get into shape. So that's 100% correct.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm into it. I don't think it would be as good, but I'm kind of into it. If it happens, I'll watch it. What are you guys saying, chat? How you guys feeling about that? We're still talking about Taco and the Warriors.
Well, this guy said he is the best fighter, actually.
Hey, man, Adam, Aja.
Yeah, I was trying to how do you say it?
How do you say it right? Did we say it right? Hopefully we said it right. Put that on me.
Probably not.
Brit takes. Hashtag Brit takes. It's happening. You heard it here first.
Thing.
You don't have to read to be smart. That's the second Brit take.
Are we watching the Celtics spank the Jazz tonight? I don't know that would happen. I think the Jazz is pretty decent.
They're both on
I think the Celtics
right
are pretty decent. So it'll be a good game. So somebody said they want to see him fight Pacquiao again.
Ooh, and then and then someone else saying Fury versus McGregor. So
that can't happen. Tyson Fury is like 7 feet tall and he's a heavyweight. You think McGregor is going to be able to become a heavyweight fighter?
He fought a dude that once fought a bear. This time he would actually be fighting the bear if he went and fought Fury in a boxing match. I don't know.
That can't. Like literally, they would never let that happen. Period.
No way. He would kill him.
He would get knocked out in one hit. Sorry.
Boy,
but
I don't know if we want
off topic, do you want to see Fury and Wilder part 3?
Because we had the.
They're 1-1.
Yeah. So yeah, I want to see it. I just feel like if Fury gets to keep that weight that he had in that last fight, it might end the same way the third time around. But I still want to see it.
Yeah.
I want to see it. It's hot.
Wilder's like a puncher, and that's what he's like. That's his thing. Mm-hmm. I feel like at any point against anyone, he can always
get
have
the right
a chance.
blow and be in there. Yeah.
Interesting.
I don't know, man.
Exciting.
Fury looked like a different beast in that second fight, so we'll see. I want to see it though. Yes, that I would much rather see than any other fights we talked about here today.
Jacob, I just am going to read yours because I like it. Britt is the most beautiful sports commentator there is. Thank you. I appreciate you. I love you. Does anyone think Chris is beautiful? Please add to the comments now. Tell Chris he's beautiful.
Oh my gosh. Wilt Chamberlain versus Conor McGregor by Mad Animal. No. Moving off of that.
Everyone keeps saying look at Fury's gloves. I don't know what that means. Alex Caruso for MVP.
Man, Caruso and Fall, the MVPs of this chat. They're loving Alex Caruso and Taco Fall. Ooh, answer that. There you go. Austin Hall with the hot question. Britt, why do you like the Clippers? Please shed light.
Story time. Hashtag Britt takes.
Britt takes. Here we go. Ready?
So I actually used to be, when I was a younger child, a Lakers fan, weird enough, when it was like Robert Horry, Derek Fisher, like John Sally, like Shaq, Kobe. Kobe was still number 8 at the time, had an afro. And I was sick and tired of liking the same team everybody else liked. And so the first NBA game I ever went to was actually a Clipper game. Corey Maggette was on the team.
I was my little brother's favorite player. Shout out to Nick.
Love with Corey Maggette. I thought he was so cute. Yep. And so I was younger. So then I started, and the Clippers game was really fun because the Clippers team always wasn't very good. Yeah. So they counted on their entertainment a lot, you know? So it was such a fun game. I had so much fun. So I switched to the Clippers, and I've been a Clipper fan ever since.
Because you enjoyed that fan experience. Yeah, Clippers have always been good with that. Because it's like, you're not enjoying what you're seeing on the court, but we got you here. Look at us. Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very true. That's very true.
And then I actually, when my first job out of college, I worked for the Clippers. So it was,
that
just
would help,
came
for
full
sure.
circle and,
So you're here first. So she was a Laker fan, and she chose the Clippers over the Lakers when the Clippers were bad.
And when the Lakers had won 2 championships at that time.
Take that. Brit takes right there.
Yeah.
She left when they were at their peak. Normally people leave when teams suck.
Right.
But she left when the Lakers were in their heyday.
I did.
Brit takes.
I'm a real one.
That is real. That is real because Clippers won a damn thing at that time.
Yeah. I mean, my Cowboys, I'm never leaving them, though. They're my babies. Win or lose, and there's been a lot of losing. So,
Hey, shout out to my man Tato. CK2K for MVP. My guy, appreciate you. I hope I said your name.
Did he say you were beautiful?
I heard a lot. Look, while you were telling your story, a lot of people came through and said that I was beautiful.
I didn't see that.
I'll take them. There was quite a few. Appreciate y'all. I saw you.
You know I can scroll back.
Go ahead and you'll find them, and you will see them. You will see them. Trump versus Obama boxing match.
I'm not saying you got to say it. That's
Forsaken Drake. Oh, that's not my. Oh, I guess this match neither of our division. Why do I don't care. I don't.
Yeah, go ahead.
No. Why?
Because they paid $1 for you to $1.
Forsaken, we appreciate your beautiful $1.99. But
I like the blue that it is. It reminds me of the Dallas Cowboys.
There you go. And look.
It's actually more of like a Miami Dolphins blue, but it's cool.
Yuck. But yuck. But we politely decline.
I appreciate Derek Carr. He went to Fresno State.
The Raiders don't.
I also went to Fresno State, so.
That's your boy, PG.
Yeah.
Fresno State.
They had that black kicker back in the day.
He's in the XFL though, Marquette King.
Yeah.
I like him too.
King. There he is. Okay, speaking of NFL, this is a good NFL transition.
Look at that transition.
Yeah. I've been like a little smooth with transitions,
You got Brit takes, got Brit transitions. Let's go.
So Tom Brady actually wrote an essay. Speaking of Kobe Bryant, he posted it the day after the memorial on Monday. So he posted it on Tuesday, and it was called "What's Really Important." And so I'll just read a couple of things. So part of it, he was saying, why has this touched me in the way that it did? Why has it kept me up at night and brought so many tears? And then he ended it saying, if there is anything I have learned and been inspired by through this tragic event, it is seize the day. That's what Kobe always did, and that's what he wanted for us too. So my question is this. Do you think that he's now contemplating even more that he should retire or that should he stay? Because I almost feel like their careers kind of like mimicked each other in a bit. Kobe won 5 rings. Tom's won 6. They both played 20 plus years or 20 years, depending on if obviously Tom Brady comes back again, it'll be more. But when Kobe decided to retire, then after we've seen what's really important to him, which was his family and spending time with his family. So has Tom gotten to that point where, wait, maybe family should be number one and I should focus more on that and stop playing football? I wonder if this is like made him think a lot more on his retirement situation. What do you think?
That's a really good take. I was thinking,
takes.
that's a solid Brit take right there. Yeah, I was thinking it was more so of him leaning towards the Patriots, coming back to the Patriots. I also saw some very, very, I'll say optimistic people on Twitter retweeting that, talking about that this is him relating and warming up LA fans for him to come now play for LA after putting this big old thing.
After they just paid Jared Goff? That's not happening.
The Chargers.
Oh yeah, because Phillip Rivers is leaving.
Yeah, they're vacant. I mean, they got old boy from the Bills. I can't remember your name at the top of my head right now. Tyrod Taylor.
Tyrod Taylor, yes.
But I saw that.
I like Tyrod Taylor, and they said, the Chargers said that that's their guy, though.
Yeah, they like him a lot. I was just saying that was just a hot take that some people on Twitter was like, it's one with. But
I thought a Brit take. It wasn't as good as a Brit.
It wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't no Brit take, but it was all right. I was leaning more towards the Patriots side. I definitely do think that with the title, I love what you said about him thinking more so about the after.
Somebody said Brit takes are the best. You can't even compete with her, Chris.
Look, man, I started the Brit takes for Brit. Okay, look, I'm her fan too. Okay, Dang, just coming attacking me. Well, I was gonna get all nice and sentimental, and this man over here attacking me. No, I like what you're saying about the take with him. Looking into, going into that second phase of life, and being around family and stuff, because he has a whole family, and now they're moving away from being over in Boston, going down to they moved to, was it Florida? Nope, that's Phil Rivers. Phil Rivers moved to Florida.
No, he literally just moved right down the street. Like, I think he moved from Massachusetts to, like, Vermont or something.
There you go.
So
I mean,
wherever it was.
I like that, but I think it was more so on that probably is going to weigh heavier on him staying put and finishing his career over on one organization. But I like that.
If he retires, if he finished, like, he could still just retire now and finish his career.
Yeah, but in his mind, he still feels like he still got all this to prove.
Well, he ended his game, if he did retire, he ended his last pass as an interception. Like, I don't know if he wants to go down like that.
Kobe went out with 60.
Because Kobe ended his last game with 60 points, So I don't know if he wants to end his last game with an interception. Especially after, like, the great career that he's had. Even though I'm not a Tom Brady fan, I think 2 of those Super Bowls are cheating Super Bowls, maybe 3. But
yeah, they're Astros on the third one for me too.
But we still can't deny what he's done for that organization. They hadn't won anything before he got there.
Yep.
And now how hard it is to win a Super Bowl. There's no other team that has as many Super Bowls as they've had, and they didn't even start winning Super Bowls till like 99 or 2000, whatever year it was.
You got a Jordan.
So it's crazy. My Cowboys are now trying to catch up to that team, and we started winning Super Bowls in the 70s. So it's very difficult to win a Super Bowl.
Now, I know you just said that you're not crazy about Tom Brady, but just in your world, what would you rather see Brady do? Do you want to see him come back and at least finish his career there? Do you want to see him retire right now, or would you be interested in him trying somewhere else to play?
So I have like a couple thoughts on this. One of my favorite players of all time is Emmitt Smith, and when he left the Dallas Cowboys and went and played in Arizona. Somebody asked, like, okay, you've already had this great career. You broke the rushing record. You did all of this stuff or whatever. Why don't you just retire? And he said, every time I get out on that field, I'm breaking that record all over again. So it was about his personal best. Like, he felt he was still able to play, so he continued to play. It wasn't about just breaking Walter Payton's record or whatever. It was about being his personal best, and because he felt like I'm competing against myself, nobody else. Like, I'm going to keep doing this because I can still do it, and because I haven't felt like I've reached my personal best yet. So if Tom Brady is in that capacity where he feels like that's the same thought process, then yes, come play, even if it means leaving and going to another team like Emmitt Smith did. Obviously, Emmitt ended up going back, signing a one-day contract, and retired as a Cowboy, which I'm sure Tom Brady will do the same thing.
Yeah, no doubt.
But if you don't feel like you're done, like the end of his quote said, "Seize the day" or whatever. If you feel like you have more football left to play, then play. But like, I don't think I would push it because of anybody else. Like, outside sources saying like they want you to continue or keep playing, or they think whatever. Like, if he wants to hang up the towel and spend time with his family, do you, boo.
I'm with that. I'd like to see him come back because, like you said, going out the way he went, and not a crazy Brady fan, but at the same time, recognize real. He's one of the best, especially at that position. So you want to see him go out the right way, unlike poor Peyton Manning did. But shout out to Forsaken, our boy who tried to get us to say Raiders Nation earlier, and I just said it, but I'm not gonna say it the way you wanted me to say it. He said, "I will donate $100 for you to say that." And you know what? I'm a team player. I'm doing this for all of us, the Fumble crew, for everybody. So I'll say it. And you better donate this $100. And if you don't, I honestly won't be too upset because I don't care enough about the Raiders. But Raiders, $100. We're waiting for it. All right, go ahead.
We'll see. We're watching it. He ain't going to do it.
You get $1. I'll take that.
He meant, he's like, I put the decimal.
He's like, oh, you didn't see the decimal? My bad, man. Oh, shoot.
So, moving on, are you ready to move on, or you want to talk about Tom Brady a little bit?
No, go ahead.
Brady had his TB12 business empire to grow, plus stay with the family. So, Adrian believes that he should just retire. Interesting.
I think it's 50-50 on that.
Yeah. Yeah, I see both, a little bit of both.
Shout out to my man, X-Rated.
Britt, why is your sports knowledge so amazing? Oh my goodness. Keep up the amazing work, unlike Chris.
Is that what it says?
Yes. Look at right here.
No, I don't see it.
Yeah,
that's your boy. TTS Gaming. That's your boy, man. He is on it. Shout out to you, man. Hey, no.
They might know me.
That's fine. I appreciate you because you keep mentioning me in the comments, so I'll take that.
He ain't atting you though.
Whatever. Moving on.
So, James Harden, Wilt Chamberlain, and now Bradley Beal are the only players in NBA history to have 2 consecutive games of 53-plus points. Bradley Beal in the same conversation, James Harden and Wilt. But Bradley Beal doesn't look too happy about it.
I was just going to say, but
there's a meme of this guy. Look at this guy's face.
I love this meme so much.
And it literally says 53 points. And he looks mad as hell.
He looks mad as hell
because his team lost that game. The 55-point game, his team also lost that game. He's had other games this season with a couple games with 47 points, 44 points, 37 points, all L's. All L's.
How are we supposed to feel bad for him?
Okay, so I don't feel bad for him.
I don't either.
He signed a 2-year, $72 million extension.
How are we supposed to, right, man? Like, make all the memes and gifs you want. Like, how are we supposed to feel for you, bro? You chose this. Like, when I saw it, I laughed. Like, I see a lot of people tweeting, like, oh, we need to free Beal. No, Beal had the opportunity to free himself, and he decided to stay.
It doesn't even matter, though, because he is making $36 million a year. I don't care. Like, I'm sorry, anybody who makes any kind of money that's more than what I make, which isn't hard to do, I don't feel bad for you. I don't. Like, you're making $36 million a year. You're literally building your resume up still, you know? Like, obviously, like, your boy John isn't in, like, you know, like, so it's not like you.
He over there taking up money too, man. I don't feel bad for John Wall either. Tripping over and tearing it. I'm sorry, like, the Wizards team, that team is they're same with the weird.
Like the Bulls and Wizards are they both have the same record right now. They're both 5 games out of the playoffs, and Zach LaVine and Bradley Beal are just so mad about it. Like, you guys both probably don't have a chance, but like I guess it might, like, damn, I'm doing everything I can and we still can't win. But, like, it doesn't matter. You're making money. Like, Bradley Beal, your baby mom's pregnant again. Like, you guys are, like, you have cute kids. Like, you know, your girl's cute. Like, you're making money. Like,
you're good.
I'm sorry. I feel
no sympathy.
No sympathy.
At all.
At all. And I'm a very empathetic person, but.
Yeah, but this is no reason to be empathetic at all. Ninja Pro saying Bradley becomes a meme just because he let his emotions out. This one game he felt good about until they lost. That's facts. That's exactly what it was, because he was feeling good. I wonder if that was the first, because you know, when you have high scoring games like that, you go unconscious. So I wonder if when he sat down, he just looked up and saw the score like,
oh, we ain't even winning.
Well, damn, it's like that, huh? And then we saw the pure emotion. I wonder if that's what it was.
Probably. And, like, granted, like, obviously, as an athlete, he was going to get criticized either way. If he would have been happy that he had the 53 and 55 points and his team still loses, they're like, well, why are you so happy? You guys didn't even win. Like, it's a team sport. It's a whatever, you know? So, either way, he was going to get criticized. The meme, though, is great.
Oh, like, I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Don't feel bad. Sorry, bro. If we're supposed to, we don't. All right, look. Take that one, man.
So, will you feel bad if Giannis goes to Golden State? Is that a reality for you? Because there's been talks about it, obviously trading like Andrew Wiggins and some first-round picks to the Bucks in exchange for Giannis.
Yeah.
I think you have to trade a whole team to get Giannis, because Giannis is actually on the verge of being a back-to-back MVP. And then if the Warriors have 2 back-to-back MVPs on their team, stop it. I don't think the Bucks would even do such a thing.
And that's the thing. And he's still so young, so it's not even like he's like 28 doing all this stuff. No, he's still well early in his 20s doing all the things that he's doing. And
averaging right now 20 points, 14 rebounds, 6 assists roughly.
Right. Those are the Shaq damn near numbers. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's incredible. I respect the Warriors' plan and everything we're hearing about, like all the stuff they're setting up to do it. In a perfect world, yeah. If this were not perfect. If this were NBA 2K, yeah, you're setting up a great trade package to get Giannis out of the coop because it's just a video game. But I would be very surprised. I think it's more realistic for him to go somewhere in free agency than them trading. And even if it's anywhere, I don't think that the Warriors would be the move. Giannis just doesn't catch me as one of those dudes that wants to team up to win the chip.
Yeah, I think
I could be wrong.
I don't think he is either. I think that he would probably stay working out some kind of deal to stay with the Bucks and keep his brother there.
And make sure that he gets all his brothers there.
Right, and then do that kind of thing, then go somewhere and try to team up with like another. I don't think he cares like that. I think
I don't think he's that dude, but we'll see.
People are just, Carl Johnson said they better not trade, which I don't think that's going to happen. Bob Brown said the same thing. Bucks would never do this trade. I agree.
Yeah. Can we shout out my man, Ivan Sanders, shouting out our boy Dave. He said, we got my favorite camera guy, Dave, in the background. So I'm going to, Ivan, if you're real, shout out to you for shouting out Dave. But Dave, if I find out that's your ghost account, bro, look, man, you got some love in the chat.
That's his burner account. That's Dave's burner.
Miami Heat are setting up pretty good to get. I think, Miami Heat, if he moves, I like the Miami Heat move more.
What would Miami Heat give up?
I just think they'll have the funds.
Or they'll get it in free agency.
Yeah, they'll get it. I think they'll have the funds by that time. The Warriors are the only ones that are setting up anything to trade for.
Yeah. Because, honestly, I don't know if they, in free agency, they wouldn't be able to afford that contract.
The Warriors?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I don't believe so.
Because they got.
And then really, when they do get people, when they got Cousins or whatever, they got Cousins at
for nothing.
Yeah, it was $6 million or whatever,
and for him, that's nothing.
Yeah, now it's not because he's been hurt, but at the time, he was still hurt at the time, but then he went off, in the playoffs, I think, and did well for them. So.
Well, we got a fresh Brit taking the comments. Brian Aguilar saying trade Brit for Giannis straight up.
Wait, trade me from where?
So you going to the Bucks?
And where's Giannis going?
He's coming right here. Me and Giannis gonna be talking about yo, Giannis, what you think, man? Yeah, that was pretty funny. Yeah, you're hilarious.
Giannis needs to start his own big three in New York. What would you think about that?
I'm not buying any of those rumors. My heart was hurt last year. Never doing it again. LeBron.
You got RJ though. You wanted RJ.
That is all. I'm happy about RJ. I'm biting a little bit on the LaMelo stuff, but superstars, not no more. Give me the Shannon Sharp meme. I'm not buying no more hype on anybody coming to the Knicks. Not happening.
Well, let's get into some social media.
Yes. All right.
This is the good stuff right here.
We got some good stuff today too. We got a lot of Kobe stuff too. But I want to start off with what would you call her? The Dieselette? Like, what would you call Shaq's daughter? Like, they need nicknames because there's two of them. There's Mimi and there's Mara, but. Whatever, but
the Dieselette, that's
the Dieselettes, right?
Yeah,
that's pretty dope, right? All right.
Yeah.
So 13-year-old Miara.
Say it again.
13. And let me tell you something. She's 13. She got older brothers that you guys know, Sharif and Shakir. Shakir O'Neal didn't dunk.
Athletic family. All play basketball.
But hear me out. Shakir didn't even dunk until he was 15. Sharif, the oldest one.
Shaq didn't dunk until he was a senior.
In high school.
Yeah.
And we got. The 13-year-old Miara out here dunking at 13 years old on a 10-foot rim.
Like a baby girl.
Doing her thing. Look at her go. And Shakir being a good big brother, yo, that's 10 feet. You can't say nothing. That's up there. Shout at her. That's crazy. That is crazy. But my question to you is, though, when it comes to, not Shakir. Shakir is the son, the brother. God. Shaq, you got too many kids, man. Miara.
Got a whole starting lineup.
She posted a really dope IG post that was honoring Gigi, talking about, carrying on and, wanting to, do the same thing to uplift women's basketball and stuff like that. And it was a beautiful post. This is kind of on the Miara thing, but I want to hear from you when it comes to the females and how big of an impact Gigi has had, unfortunately, coming with her death.
Yeah.
But how exciting is that to you as a female, seeing that a lot of the attention is going towards women's basketball from every level, not even just WNBA. You're seeing it from college, which I'm going to talk about Sabrina next. But I think that's dope.
Which rightfully so. Like
It's about
make
time.
sure I attend at least one WNBA game every
I like
year.
to watch them, man.
There's actually in the last few years I've seen a lot of NBA players come and support. Like D Wade actually is always at the games. Yeah. I think I've seen Kobe at a couple games or whatever. They always come to the games or whatever. My little sister actually dances for the Sparks, so
shout out.
Now I go to even more games, but like I always made sure I went to at least one game. The games are fun games, like they're good, and then to see like now women dunking and
it's becoming
best
regular.
3-point shooters are females.
I've always said, look, and I'm not trying to kiss up, or I've always said, anybody who knows me can attest to this. I've always said that girls have way better jump shots than dudes. I've always said this because they all of them, doesn't matter what's going on with whatever's going on, their mechanics. Yeah. Every single female basketball hooper that can shoot, the mechanics are always on point. Girls got dope shots, but it's like you said, you're seeing a lot more. Like dunking is becoming a little bit more real for a lot of these female hoopers, and that's dope.
Yeah, and then obviously the women just the WNBA just made a deal, and the women got raises.
Not enough, but it's a step.
It's a start. But obviously, in order to get them more money, we need to watch. We need to go to the games and support and buy the merch and buy all that stuff, because once the leagues are making more money, then the players are going to, because now the players actually get a percentage of the revenue too from the team on top of getting their salaries. This is great. I hope now more people even encourage their daughters to play basketball.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think that's the unfortunate
and it's good. Both of these young girls were 13, so it's like, and Shaq even saying like, I didn't shoot till I was like, or I didn't dunk till I was a senior, and the brothers haven't, so it's like for the daughter to be
good for you.
The youngest, that's 13, his baby girl, that's his youngest daughter, and for her to be the one out there dunking at the youngest age compared to the talent of her siblings and her father, like that's huge.
Huge. Carrying on that, O'Neal. So what y'all think about the Dieselettes? Let me know in the chat. We'll be looking for those in the chat. Shout out to Anthony. I like Anthony. He said female players deserve same salary as guys because WNBA proved to be very important, and also in medals, the women team is one of the best in the world. And that's true. And you can even say that about soccer too.
Yes, and they do. They play at Staples Center, same venue. Just go watch a game. Tickets aren't that much money. Take your family.
But that's the thing too. We gotta support them in order for that money to come. Speaking of
they should do a WNFL so they can play football too.
Isn't there already one? It's just we don't watch it. What's it called? It's something similar to that.
They used to have the Lingerie League, but then they changed it to the Legends Football League. And that's where that girl, what is her name? She's actually a coach or an assistant coach for a team now. Jennifer.
On the Niners?
Not her.
No, not her.
Not her. But I think she came from, I think she played football too on the Legends League. But Jennifer, I can't think of her name. But she was a huge, she had this, we actually covered on the Fumble. She had she made it to the Arena League. She was the first female to play in the Arena League, and she was a running back. And she she got cleaned out on this 2-yard for a touchdown, but
I remember that. Yes, I do remember that story. Yes.
Jen Welter is her name. Jen Welter.
Like I said, man, if you got the talent, you know what you're doing, you can do it. I don't care if you're a girl, boy. Let them run. But yeah, speaking of lady hoops, we're moving over to the Oregon phenom, Sabrina Ionescu. If you guys saw the memorial, she spoke in honor of Gigi and Kobe. But then a tweet came out about how crazy not just that day was for her, but the day before, because she did have a game that night.
She's still in college, guys.
That's what I'm saying. She's in college, and she had a game that same night. I'm gonna read you her itinerary of what happened that day. Now, Sunday at 4:30 p.m., she had practice at Stanford. For those who do not know, California Stanford is up north in California. And at 6:30 p.m., she flew all the way down to Los Angeles because the next day was Kobe and Giannis tribute. So the next day at 11:15, you got specific. 11:15 a.m. She spoke, and she did a really good job with that. Following that memorial, she flew right back to the Bay at 1 p.m. And then they had a game at 7:20. She got to the arena by 4:32 p.m. And when she played,
what'd she do?
She went out there and became the first D1 female hooper to get 2K points. That's 2,000 people, not the video game. 2K points.
That's CK2K.
Right. 2,000 points, 1,000 assists, and 1,000 rebounds. But that's not all. That's not all. She had her 26th triple-double that same night while getting that milestone. So my girl went out there, and if there's any definition of mama mentality, Sabrina showed that within those 2 days.
Yeah,
so shout out to her. That had to be mentioned, man.
They were number 1, but now they're number 3. The Pac-12.
Yeah, they're cleaning up in NCAA, women's NCAA.
UCLA, Oregon, Stanford, Arizona State, all of these teams are in the top 25 for women. That's half of their conference. So the Pac-12 itself is literally going to be the team. I think somebody from the Pac-12 is going to end up winning, I believe, personally.
The odds
because
in their favor.
they're literally playing against some of the top teams every night. So, for her to do this and be such a great player, and her team, number 3 in the nation right now. Shout
out to her, man.
Shout out to all the women playing in that Pac-12 because that is I've never heard of a conference where literally everybody's good. Not just good, great. Yeah. 3 of them are right now in the top 10. That's crazy.
Rambo saying, going back to what he said before, he said, I prefer WNBA over NBA because it's more skill-based.
Yeah.
That's just ladies basketball in general.
When I was in college, my college team was, they made it to the Elite 8, and our men's team sucked. So women's games would be packed out. The women, that's when I first started liking women's basketball because our women's team when I was in college was so good. Same with even UCLA right now. UCLA women's team is in the top 10. Their men's team.
Yeah. And
then
Sharif left.
Ain't what they used to be. Ain't no John Wooden days.
They don't know what they're doing. All right, I was excited for talking about this next point, all right? Because if you guys haven't already, Britt did a video talking about Caruso madness and everything that happened with the Zion versus LeBron game. But the hidden gem that came from this game was what I'm calling Licorice Gate. Now, I'm not going to call it Red Vine, nor will I call it Twizzlers. I'm going to leave that for y'all, and I'm going to leave it for Britt.
It's definitely not a Twizzler. That's licorice. That's a Red Vine.
It was a Red Vine, but look, it is a whole controversy. But we saw a video of LeBron being handed. We don't know who the lady is, but LeBron was handed these Red Vines from a blatant Red Vine box. Eating the Red Vines on the bench.
He got a sponsorship for sure.
He has to get that sponsorship. Man, the Red Vines over there are hyped that they just got free promotion. And it's funny because you did a story, last week or 2 weeks ago about Tristan Thompson talking about his diet. LeBron said, this is true. Yeah, you're right, Tristan, you're right. But what came from this was a debate because on TNT, Shaq called the Red Vines, the obvious blatant Red Vines, Twizzlers, and said that it's a black thing for us to call all Red Vines of licorice Twizzlers. Dwayne Wade,
I feel like we call them licorice.
That's what I'm saying. When I was watching, I'm like, oh no, Shaq, it sounds like you made a mistake. You trying to bring us into this. And Dwayne Wade, when he responded.
Not all black people do that.
Everyone, aunts, uncles, but also a lot of my family from the Caribbean, so maybe that's just, over there, just licorice, whatever. But Britt's concurring too. So, but from what I know, everyone called it licorice. Outside of that, you knew the difference between the two, but the debate went on. We had tweets from everyone saying yo, it's it's Red Vines, not Twizzlers. It's Twizzlers, not Red Vines.
What y'all think? What is it?
So we need to know the debate in the chat. Settle the debate in the chat. So I said licorice. You're seeming to agree with that, but
I would say the blatant difference between the two? When I was little, I used to call it licorice.
I think everyone did, because that's a hard word to say.
Yeah, that's a hard word, and I can't spell it. Don't even ask me how to spell licorice.
Yep, this is a sports show, not a sports. Remember Britt's take. You don't have to read to be smart. That was the number 2 Britt take of the show.
Better eats Twizzlers than a giant burger. So you're saying it's a Twizzler.
So all licorice are Twizzlers.
We got another Twizzlers. We got a Red Vines. Okay, we're getting more
I
Red
just love
Vines.
candy. I have a sweet tooth, so I will take either one.
I feel like people are saying Red Vines and not licorice because they don't know how to spell licorice. But
yeah, they're keeping it down.
Same boat.
My man TTS, your boy, said neither, LOL. He said, I don't need none of that. I like regular candy like a normal human being.
But, this is after the man scored 40 points, so
yeah. Do what you gotta do.
Eat your liquid.
You know what? That moment reminded me of when he flipped bottles against the Knicks when he blew us out 3 years ago. And
now that was just embarrassing. That was so embarrassing for the other team. That was
the other team. Say the name. What was the name of the team? Say the name of the team. Go ahead.
It was your team.
What's the name?
The Knicks, the Knickerbockers. But it was so.
Go ahead.
It was so petty for him to do as well. Like, really, that was LeBron. That was so childish.
And he got the whole team to join on. I see
like, don't be playing flip bottle.
Man.
I would have, like, if I was a player on the Knicks, I would have went over there and kicked it.
I would have Alfred Payton, and I would have went over and shoved. No, I wouldn't have.
I would have
Not
kicked
LeBron James. I wouldn't have whatever. Anyways, speaking of kicking and shoving, the Astros. They're getting booed, all right? Nobody's happy with it. I still can't believe they still have that. They still got the World Series, man. I don't even watch baseball, but just like that to me,
I'm a Dodger fan.
I know, yeah.
spent $1,500 to go to one of those World Series games. I went to, like, game 2. I think it was the longest World Series game in history. It was 18 innings. I spent money. I sat there for 20 hours.
I can't.
And these fools were cheating. Yep. That series went 7 games. Yep. Like, you know, like, hands down the Dodgers should have won. Actually, we should have been playing the Yankees anyway. But, like,
that's my hot take.
I can.
Brit's take. Add it in the list. Hashtag Brit's take. There it is. Add that one to the list.
I'm still so mad about it. And then they were saying that they don't care about the booing?
That's what I was going to say. So specifically, Altuve was the one that got the majority of the boos. He also, there was a loose ball that went and touched his foot, got him on the foot. But he then did say exactly like you said right after. He said, you know what, boos? I ain't hear no boos. What boos you talking about? And then their new manager, I don't even know his name, Dusty Baker. Dusty Baker went on to say that, yeah, you know, it's not a big deal. It's whatever, you know, we're expecting it, da-da-da-da-da. So does it infuriate you more that they're getting what they deserve in all these boos, but then they have the nerve to try to downplay it? Or is it just something that we're going to have to deal with? I can't believe they still have their title. I cannot believe they still got their title. That's
even
crazy.
If you don't want to give it to the Dodgers, it should be vacant.
Vacant.
If Reggie Bush
thank you. I was just going to say, yes.
Don't try to say you were going to do a Brit's take.
No, Reggie is my guy. I was just about to say, if you're going to do my boy Reggie like that in the NCAA, MLB, take some notes.
I can't. And, like,
leave that
literally
thing vacant.
all the players came out. There was that one guy from Atlanta Braves that came out and said they all need their butt whooped, like the whole team does.
Yeah, go join Zach LaVine and get MJ to go whoop y'all butts too.
It's just like
yeah, it's crazy.
It's so crazy. It's so disappointing. It's so sad.
Maurice saying Houston Astros are the Milli Vanilli of baseball. Girl, you know it's true. Sorry, I thought that was great. I don't know if any of the other kids in the chat gonna get that, but I thought that was great. It hurt everyone's
heart when we found out they weren't really singing; they were lip singing. You know.
Again,
they are the Milli Vanilli.
Kids in the chat, YouTube it. It's great. You'll understand if you YouTube it. But yeah, man.
I'm sure. Yeah, these kids are probably too young.
You're like Milli Vanilli. Is that an ice cream flavor? But yeah, man.
Oh shit.
First show.
Place an asterisk. They don't need they need it stripped. It needs to be stripped.
Yeah, it needs to be gone, vacant, no, I don't. What are you guys thinking? You guys saying asterisk?
I can't wait till they come. Oh no, they don't play the Dodgers here this year.
All those damn games they don't play the Dodgers?
I don't think they play the Dodgers out here this year.
I don't understand
randomly.
baseball scheduling. That's crazy. Watch that.
Can we get a fact check on that?
Different leagues, they'll never play.
Yeah, so they don't play each other.
Got away with it. Whatever. Can you say my name? Abraham.
They should like not only they should get stripped. They should not be allowed to participate in postseason this year for the next couple years. Ohio State, same thing happened. Ohio State wasn't allowed to go.
USC. Yep.
That's the one thing NCAA kind of does right is they really like punish people.
Yeah, right. They punish them before they do anything wrong. They punish them when they do something wrong.
Yeah, you got a tattoo? You got it? You are suspended. You are kicked out of this league forever.
But anyways, that is the wrap of our first live show. I think we did all right. Y'all did great.
Yeah,
appreciate you guys in the chat.
Thank you for chatting with us.
Yeah.
Thanks for all the birthday love, Chris.
I got my happy birthday.
Sing it the whole song.
Happy birthday
Stop. Don't sing anymore.
Happy birthday.
All right, that is a wrap. Make sure you guys follow us. Follow us on all social media. Make sure you like, subscribe, and we will see you guys tomorrow. We are going to be doing this every day.
Every day.
Get
used to it.
Get used to it. See you soon. Bye.